The student council decides to form a subcommittee. So here's the key thing here again, subcommittee of 5 council members. We have to find out, do they have jobs? If they don't, it's a combination. If they do, it's a permutation. If they don't, it's a C. If they do, it's a P. To look at how funds raised should be spent on students, on the students of the school. There are a total of 11 council members, and of them, 5 are sophomores and 6 are seniors. How many different ways can a 5-member subcommittee be chosen? Have I came across, if there are no restrictions, exactly 3, have I come across jobs yet? Is there any jobs being spoken here? No. So what is this?
Combination.
A combination. All right. Now, we want a 5-person subcommittee with no restrictions. Does it say anything about girls or boys or anything? Nope. How many are there total? 11. So we're going to do 11 what? C5, yeah. Which is what? Pardon? The next one says exactly 3 seniors. So we need exactly 3 seniors. So we need 3 seniors. Will we be done if we have 3 seniors? How many people do we need on the subcommittee? 5. And we only have 3 seniors, so we need what? 2 sophomores. So how many seniors are there? 6. And it's a combination of 3. And how many sophomores? 5. And I'm going to choose 2. So type that in. You are not a good influence on me, but just be a good influence on me. Type it in. 6C3, 5C2.
Not me, right?
No. It's funny when you don't. You always think it's you. Why are you talking to me? It's like, not you. Elizabeth, not you. Is it me? Not you. You just feel like all the trouble is you, but it's not you. Solid human right now. Yeah. What'd you get? Pardon? 200. What? I said you're a solid human?
Yeah.
What's it? Okay, this becomes a standard of excellence. At least or at most. If it says at least or it says at most, there will be cases. I'm going to star this because there will be one of these on your test, and it's a standard of excellence. That does not mean it's crazy hard and you can't do it. Often, some of the standard of excellence I find in 30-2 are actually the nicer ones. Just means there's going to be cases. So, if I said you went to a store and you needed at least $2, what would you need? $2 or more. If I said you needed at most $2, you would need $2 or, that'd be the greatest store ever because you could go in there and buy stuff for $0 because you need $2 or less. Okay, I'll come in with no money and then I'll buy things, right? Because that's less than $2. So remember that when it's at most, it's that much or less. Think of it with money. Like at most $2, I need $2 or I need less, which means you could also run yourself down to no money, right? But this one isn't at most, this one is at least 3. We agree? So the first case we're going to start with is at least $3. It'd be $3 or more. So I'm going to say 3 sophomores. Or I could have what? 4 sophomores on the subcommittee. Or I could have
5 sophomores on the committee.
Exactly. Could I have 6? Why couldn't I have 6? It's a 5-person committee. I have to stop at 5. We agree?
There's also only 5 sophomores.
We also only have 5. There's so many reasons why we have to stop at 5. Okay? Now, every single case, paying attention, every single case within the ORs, so this is a 1 case question, this is another case, and this is another case, all form subcommittees. We agree? All options of 5-person subcommittees I could have. We agree? Problem with the first 2 is how many people are in them. Not enough. So, then I need to supplement them, right? So I have 3 sophomores and what?
2 seniors.
2 seniors. Or 4 sophomores and 1 senior. Do I need to supplement this with anything?
No.
No, I have a 5-person committee. Now, how many seniors were there again?
6.
And how many sophomores?
5.
Did we get any jobs yet? Did we find any jobs along the way? Have they given them like president, secretary, committee runner, decorator, anything? No, so it's still a C. We agree? Now, or, when we see or, what do? Add. So these cases will be added. And when we see ands, what do? Multiply. So these are going to be multiplied in the middle. Okay, and, multiply, or add. So we have 3 sophomores from 5. So we do 5, choose 3, and 4 seniors, that's our 6. Wow. Add. 6 seniors, choose 2. Now I have a full new case, so I get all the seniors and all of the sophomores back. So now I do 5 sophomores, choose 4, and then 6 seniors, choose 1. And then my last one is 5 sophomores. So how many sophomores are there?
5.
Now type it in. You don't need brackets because your calculator's going to do order of operations, so it'll do the multiplications first. So type it in all at once. Every single person's practicing it for an answer. Total? Anyone else get that? Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the card deck. Consider a standard deck of 52 cards. We have 52 total. I don't know why it's doing that. It's awesome. How many different 5-card hands? So just like we had a 5-person subcommittee, now we have to have 5 cards to make the hand. And cards are always what? Cards or comms? They're comms. Cards, comms. CC. Think of it that way. Cards, the moment you get them in your hand, you can move them around, therefore order doesn't matter, right? So if I have no conditions, what am I going to do? How many cards are there?
52.
And I'm going to see 5. What do we get? It's a 6-digit. It's like 2 million or something. I don't remember. What do you get? Brianna?
2598.60.
Perfect. Now the next one says at least. Means I'm going to get cases. At least 4 red cards. Let's think of it as money instead of cards. At least $4. means I need $4 or
Less.
at least $4. Walk into a store.
Huh?
When you walk, you know the sound. I know you're brilliant. When you walk into a store, at least $4.
Yeah, you need 4, oh,
Right?
or more.
Or more. I know you know that. Okay, so at least 4 cards means you need 4 cards, 4 red cards or more. Think of it as money, you will catch yourself, I promise you. So we need 4 red cards, or what's another option we can have?
More.
Which would be?
I don't know, 5?
Yes. I don't know, and then says the right answer. You do know, see? Positive thoughts. 5 red cards. Now I could say 6 red cards, but can I actually say 6 red cards? No, because how many cards can I max out at? 5, because it's 5 card hand. Now, this is one case, plus another case. This one has 5 cards, yay, good. What does this one need? And one technically not red. Because I have to have 4 reds, and then the other one just can't be red, right? How many red cards are in the pile? Half the deck.
26.
Yeah. 26. C, 4. And if half of the deck is red, then half of the deck is also not red. So it'd be 26C5. And then this would be 26C5. And type it in. Big number. Did you get 983,476,780?
Yeah.
So 983,476,780? That doesn't make something was wrong.
I think it's one of the 5 twice. And this one.
Oh, I was like, you can't have more than 2,598,000 because this is the maximum number of cards with no restrictions, right? So when I'm seeing 983 million, I'm like, we are way higher than what we can max out at. There's a problem. So I'm thinking, there's a problem. And then I couldn't figure out the problem, but you did, which is good. But when you have no restrictions, you know that's the one you can max out at. There we go. Much better. Oh, let's clear it. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, much better. 454,480, which makes sense because that's actually smaller than the maximum number of cards that you can, hands that you can have. Yeah, go for it. Okay, this one I'm going to get you to try on your own. At most 2 kings. If I go to a store and I need at most $2, what do I need? 2 or less, which could be 2 or 1 or actually 0, and most people forget the 0 case. Okay, so you'll have 3 cases. Try it out. At most 2 kings means 2 kings or 1 king or 0 kings. And then we have to supplement because we need 5 card hands. So we need and. This would be 3 not kings. This would be and 4 not kings. And this would be and 5 not kings. Okay, how many kings are in a deck? There are 4, right? 1 in each suit. So I would have 4 C2, and means I multiply. If I want not kings, and I have 4 kings, and the deck is 52 cards, how many are not kings? 52 minus
48.
Yeah, it's 48. 52 minus 4. You take all the kings off, right? So you take the whole deck, which is 52. You take the kings, you're like, not today. And you go 52 minus 4, and you get 48. So these two numbers should always add up to the total. So we get 48C3. Or is a plus sign. 4C1 times 48C4. You can choose to show the 4C0 or not, because 4C0 is 1. So if you put it there, it's 1. If you don't put it there, it's still 1. Times 48C5. Anyone get an answer? Bueller? You should have all got answers. If not, you should be typing it in now to get an answer. Everyone typing it in. What are you getting for numbers?
24973.
Everyone else get that and I typed it in wrong? Is it 2, 4?
I got 259.
I have 259.
Wait, do you have to put in the 4C0?
Whether you put it in or not, it won't affect it because 4C0 is 0. Or is 1.
So, that change it, or I just did it wrong?
Something is wrong.
Uh,
You might have just put the wrong number. Try it again. So what did you get? 2 what?
59.
5, 9,
4.
4, 0, 0.
4400.
That's what I had the whole time. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's like I left space there just for that extra 4. Okay. So here I want you guys to try this one on your own. You're going to have quite a few cases. It says consider a standard deck of 52 cards. How many different 5-card hands from 52 can we form with at least one club? So we'd start out with at least $1, would mean I need $1 more, correct? So I need at least one club, so I need 1 club, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. So you're going to have 5 cases. Try it out. So we need at least 1 club, so we have 1 club. The hatred I feel for the sportsman.
I think that's a sign that we should just...
It just punks me. I don't know what's going on. 1 club, or 2 clubs, or 3 clubs, or 4 clubs, or 5 clubs. And then we could say 4 not clubs. I'm going to write it like this because it's kind of like set theory. And 3 not clubs. Club complement. And 2 club complements. And 1 club complement. And then this one doesn't need anything. So these are my cases. And we have plus signs between each of them. Okay. How many clubs are in a deck? 13. So 13, choose 1. So if there are 13 clubs, I take 52 and I subtract the 13 off. And how many are not clubs? 39. This is 13, choose 2. Times 39, choose 3. And I start again, 13, choose 3. Times 39, choose 2. 13, choose 4. 39, choose 1. 13, choose 5. I get 2,023,203. Anyone else get that? Okay, here's a handshake question. We've talked about these. During a Pee Wee hockey tryout, all players met on the ice after the last practice and shook hands with each other. All the players shook hands with each other. There was a total of 300 handshakes. So total means equals 300. That's what total means. Determine the number of players on the ice. How many people shake hands with each other at a time in the real world? 2. And so we give it no order. Right? We say C2. And what do we not know? We don't know N. We don't know the total number of players. So we don't know N. Now, they're shaking hands with each other once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It's really awkward at 4. It's awkward at 2. Yeah, once. So we would go 1 times this. We don't have to do that, right? If it was twice, you do 2 times, 3, you do 3 times, etc., right? So it's once. So try it out. See if you can figure out what it is, how many players there are. How many are there? 25. We did this one before. So there are 25 players on the ice. And have you try number 1. While you're trying number 1, you can come grab a treat. If you want, you can either look at these at the end of the podcast, or you can take a picture right now so you can practice them at home.